So now let's do the berimbolo. I'm gonna start the De La Riva guard, okay, hand on the collar, grab his ankle here. I'm gonna kick his leg and sit up at the same time. So I kick, sit up, grab his belt, and I'm gonna pull him towards me, make him transfer all his weight to his right leg. Then I kick sideways, he's gonna sit on the mat. As soon as he sits on the mat, my head will go under his leg and I rotate. So I'm gonna do this movement here, okay? Head goes under his leg and then I rotate. I'm gonna keep both of my legs straight here, okay? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna transfer my hand that was on his ankle to the back of his knee, and I'm gonna bring his thigh right in front of my shin. Once I do that, all I have to do is stretch my leg, hip escape, get the second hook, seat belt, and I'm on his back. Once again, start De La Riva, hand on the collar, grab his ankle here, kick, sit up, transfer the hand from the collar to the belt, pull him towards me, and kick sideways. Now my head will go under his leg, okay? When I rotate, my leg is not gonna be straight all the way. I'm gonna just enough to make a hook here, and my knee will be always pointing towards the mat. Now my hand from the ankle will go behind his knee here, and I'm gonna bring his thigh in front of my shin. Kick, hip escape, 2 hooks, and I grab his back. One more time. I start the De La Riva, hand on the collar, De La Riva hook, grab his ankle here, kick, sit up at the same time. Now I grab his belt, throw him, bring him towards me and throw him sideways. Once he sits, my head will go under his leg and I start rotating. As soon as I rotate, I make sure my legs are firm in here, especially the one making the hook. Now my hand from his ankle behind his knee, bring his thigh right in front of my shin. I stretch, do a hip escape, get the second hook, seat belt. Now I'm gonna do a variation here for the berimbolo. So I'm gonna start the same, De La Riva, okay, hand on the collar, grabbing his ankle, kicking, sitting up, grabbing the belt, pull him towards me so he can transfer his weight, and throw him sideways. As I'm rotating, he's gonna start kicking my leg here. What I'm gonna do is I need to grab his pants, right on the bottom of his pants here. So I make a very strong grip on his pants, and my leg that was across his body will enter, making a hook here right behind his knee. Okay? My leg from across his body will enter right behind his knee here. So once again, I stretch to make it easier so my legs enter. So now what I'm gonna do is I cannot roll backwards, okay? My hips will be always on the mat, and I'm just gonna make a movement forward here. So I do a hip escape now, take my leg out, hip escape, place the second hook, get in the back. So once again, start the De La Riva, cross grip on the collar, grab his ankle, kick and sit up at the same time, hold his belt, bring him towards me, kick sideways, and I'm gonna rotate under him, my head under his leg. As I'm rotating, he's gonna start kicking my leg. Now I make a grip on his pants, and I'm gonna stretch his leg. Okay, so make room for my leg to enter. So I stretch his leg, my leg that was across his upper body enter right behind his knee. So now here I'm ready, not going backwards, okay, I'm ready to go forward. Take my leg out. Okay, I'm gonna grab his hip here, take my leg out, hip escape. Now I'm ready to place my second hook and get the seat belt. One more time. De La Riva, cross grip, the collar, grab his ankle, kick, sit up, grab his belt, pull him towards me and kick sideways. I'm gonna start rotating my head under his leg. So as I rotate, he's gonna start kicking my leg. I cannot leave my leg here very loose, so he's gonna kick. I cannot let him kick. My leg's gonna be very firm. So he's kicking my leg here, but I keep my leg firm as I make the grip. So I stretch and enter my leg very quick here. So now I'm ready to just go forward, take my leg out, hip escape, place second hook, and finish on the back. Okay, now I'm gonna start the same setup here. Okay, De La Riva, hand on the collar, De La Riva hook, grab his ankle. Okay, I'm gonna kick, sit up, grab his belt, bring him towards me and kick sideways. As I'm rotating under, he's gonna start kicking my leg again. I'm not gonna do like the same previous position here. I'm gonna do the opposite now. I'm gonna push his leg against the mat, not up. I'm gonna push his leg towards the mat, make a C grip here. Once I do that, I'm gonna go sideways a little bit and move my leg inside. So as I rotate to lock the triangle here on my legs, now I attack the toe hold. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I need that triangle locked here so it cannot rotate, and then I finish here on the toe hold. Let's do one more time. Start the De La Riva, hand on the collar, De La Riva hook, grab his ankle, kick, sit up, grab the belt, bring him towards me and kick sideways. As I sit up, my head go under his leg, rotating. He start kicking my leg again. I'm gonna make a grip instead of pulling up like the first position. I'm gonna make like a C grip here, push his leg against the mat, pass my leg around, so I'm gonna move my hip here up to lock the triangle. Okay, triangle will help me here. So now I attack the toe hold. So when I attack the toe hold here, I'm gonna drive his toes right towards his butt here. Okay. Once again, De La Riva, hand on the collar, grab the ankle, kick, sit up, grab the belt, pull him towards me, kick sideways. Now I'm gonna rotate my head under his leg. He's gonna start kicking, make the C grip here, pushing his leg against the mat. Okay, push against the mat. Now my leg will pass over. I raise my hip so I can lock the triangle, and then I'm ready to attack the toe hold here. Okay, always driving his toes toward his butt. So now I'm gonna show here another way of making my opponent sit. Okay, same setup, hand on the collar, De La Riva, grab his ankle. Okay, I'm gonna kick, and instead of bringing my opponent towards me now, I'm just gonna place my foot on the mat. Okay, and I'm gonna throw him sideways. So I'm gonna raise my hip and then throw him towards my left. Okay, raise my hip off the mat, throw him. He sits, place my foot from the mat on his hip, head under and start rotating here. Now I'm gonna attack the leg lock. To make that happen, I need to have my hand on the collar the whole time. Okay, so now the hand here gonna go hug his leg. I attach his leg to my ear. Okay, very strong here. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna have my left leg over. Okay, I put my leg over and I'm gonna keep the movement rotating sideways, and I'm gonna finish here in a leg lock. I keep my legs closed. Now I can release the grip, hug his leg, keep my ear attached to his foot. So one more time. So I start here the De La Riva hook, hand on his collar. Okay, grab the ankle. I'm gonna kick, sit up. I'm gonna place the foot on the mat and raise my hips so I have some leverage here to throw him sideways. Now he sits. My foot that was on the mat goes to his hip. My head goes under. I rotate. Keep the hand on the collar the whole time. Okay. Now ready to hug his leg, bring towards my ear, attach his legs to my ear. Now my left leg will go over and I'm gonna keep the movement rotating sideways. So I keep rotating, hand on the collar the whole time. Now I lock my legs, I can release the grip to hug his leg here and my ear attached to his foot, and I stretch. Let's do one more time. So De La Riva, hand on the collar, grab the ankle, I'm gonna kick, place my foot on the mat, raise my hips, throw him sideways. He sits, place my foot on his hip, my head will go under, start rotating here. I'm gonna hug his leg now with my left arm, bring towards close to my ear, pass my leg over and rotate sideways. Now I finish on a leg lock here, I can release the grip now to hug his leg and my ear very close to his foot the whole time. Just have to stretch here to finish on a leg lock. Okay, now my opponent has one knee on the mat. Okay, I'm gonna do the lasso on his right arm. I'm gonna move my body sideways, so I always have my right shin here, right under his armpit, controlling here, and I'm gonna switch the grips, okay, all at once. So that's what I'm gonna do. So lasso here, right shin under his armpit, and then I'm gonna move my body back, switch the grip on his sleeve here, grab his ankle, and I'm gonna remove the lasso and enter the De La Riva. So when I enter the De La Riva, I make him sit. Okay, as he sits, I'm gonna rotate my right leg and I fit in right behind his arm here, blocking his hip to the other side. So now I'm gonna keep rotating. As I'm rotating, I'm pulling his arm, okay, to me. So I keep rotating. When I feel like his elbow past my belly line, I take my leg out and finish on the arm lock. One more time. My opponent has one knee on the mat. I do the lasso, shin under his armpit, move my body to the side. Now I'm gonna switch the grips on his sleeve here. With my right one I grab the sleeve, the left go to the ankle. De La Riva, make him sit, my legs go over, and I'm gonna keep rotating under, bringing his arms towards me. When I feel like his elbow past my hip line, swing my leg around, finish on the arm lock. So one more time. I'm gonna start with the lasso here, controlling his other arm with my shin under his armpit. move my body back, switch the grips, grab his ankle. Okay, I'm on the other side. I do all at once. When I move my body, I switch the grips right away. So then I open the lasso, go de la riva, make him sit. I'm gonna rotate my right leg and fit in right behind his arm here. And I'm gonna keep rotating, pulling his arm to me at the same time. Once I feel like his elbow pass my hip line, I'm just gonna pass my left leg around and finish on the arm lock. Let's do one more time. I started the lasso, chain under his armpit. I'm gonna switch my grips here and move my body sideways so I can take the lasso out, go de la riva, make him sit. As he sits, my right leg will come right behind his arm and I'm gonna fit in, blocking his hip on the other side. Now I can keep rotating, bringing his arm towards me, swing my leg when I elbow past my hip line, swing my left leg, finishing him here on the arm lock. So now here, the guy will have one knee on the mat. Okay, I'm gonna do the lasso on the same side that his knee is on the mat. So I do the lasso and grab his ankle and do the other de la riva on the leg that is up. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open my knee. I'm gonna make him post on his hand that is free. Okay, I'm gonna use the de la riva hook to kick up, and my other leg will open my knee. So I throw him diagonal, make him post. Okay, as soon as he posts, I'm gonna get the de la riva all the way to the other side and stretch my leg. So I'll sit up, hugging his back. Okay, let's turn here. So as soon as I sit up and I hug his back, I can let it go of the grip on his sleeve, and my arm will go like a katagatame in front of his neck. So now what I need to do is just a little hip escape and bring him towards me. Now I'm just able to get the hooks and finish on his back. So we're here, both foot on his hip. He's gonna get one leg up. I'm gonna do the lasso on the side that he has his knee on the mat. The other side, I'll get the de la riva. And I'm gonna throw him diagonal. So he's gonna post his right hand on the mat. I'm gonna have two hooks helping do that. So I kick him diagonal, he posted, stretch the de la riva hook all the way to the other side, sitting up and hugging his back. As soon as I hug his back, I can let it go of the sleeve, and I enter the hand in front of his neck, doing a hip escape and bring him towards me, get in the back. Let's do it again. I get the lasso. The side that has his knee up, I do the de la riva. And then I'm gonna throw him diagonal, make him post. I'll stretch my leg, get the de la riva very deep, hug his back, let it go of the sleeve, and get the katagatame. Now it's just a matter of a hip escape and bring him towards me. I can finish on his back here. Let's do it again. So lasso, de la riva, throw him diagonal, hug his back, hand across his neck, hip escape, and finish on the back. So now I'm here playing de la riva, and my opponent is gonna start attacking my foot. Okay? So the first thing that I need to do is open up his knee. I don't want to let him get his knees close. Okay? I'm gonna open one knee and jump, getting my hip escape here. Now I'm gonna grab his pants and he's gonna try to follow me. I'm just gonna stretch my leg and rotate under, and now I'm on a berimbolo here. So what I have to do is get his back. If he's still grabbing my foot really firm, my heel will take care of his elbow, and it's gonna be very easy for me to get the back. Now I close the triangle, or I get both hooks in. Again. So I'm here, playing guard. De La Riva is gonna attack my leg. Now I have to open his knee that is on top. Hip escape to escape the second knee. Now I just grab his pants, stretch my leg, and my knee is gonna go pass over his knee. That's a very important detail here. So I'm gonna rotate and get the berimbolo here, the traditional berimbolo, which is getting the back of his thigh in front of my shin. So as I do this movement, my other leg will be crossing his body, and I just do the movement of the berimbolo here, get in the back, hip escape, get in the back. Once again. So I'm playing De La Riva guard. He's attacked my foot. I open his top knee, hip escape to escape the knee that's on the bottom, grab his pants, and my knee will pass over his knee to the other side as I rotate. So as I rotate, ended up on the berimbolo, bring his thigh to my shin, and I'm already here on his back. So I just have to do a hip escape now, seat belt, and get both hooks in. So now here in a double pull position, okay, I'm gonna keep my legs inside, okay? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kick his groin with my right leg, and my left leg will rotate outside, getting the De La Riva hook. Once I got the De La Riva hook, my right hand that was grabbing his ankle will transfer to his belt, and I'm gonna rotate under him like the berimbolo, okay? Now my leg that was across his body, my shin will go behind his knee, okay? Now my hand will go behind his thigh, my left hand. I'm gonna open up my leg so I can come up on the leg drag position, okay? Once I'm up, I'm gonna have my hand right behind his neck so I can move to the side control position. Let's do it again. We'll start the double pull, my two legs inside, I kick his groin with one, the other leg goes outside getting the De La Riva hook. I'll let it go of his ankle and grab his belt. Now I rotate. Now the leg was across his body, will go behind his knee, and then I open up the second leg so I can come up on a leg drag. Okay, I open up, and then just go up on a leg drag. My left arm will grab his upper body here. So now a lot of pressure here going forward, and that up on a side control. Once again, double pull, kick his groin, De La Riva hook, grab the belt, and I'm gonna rotate under. As I rotate now, my right leg go behind his knee, the hand go behind his thigh. So now I'm going to open up my left leg so I can come up on a leg drag position, okay? Just one movement here. Once I'm up, my left arm will grab his collar and I close my elbow here so he cannot attack or do anything. Now I'm up, my right hand go right behind his neck and I finish on a side control. So now we're here again in a double pull position. I'm going to kick his groin like the first position, get the De La Riva, grab his belt and rotate. As I'm rotating to do my position, he's going to start kicking my leg. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to get my hand right between his legs here and grab his pants. As I do that, my left leg will come under and I'm gonna lock my legs like a closed guard slash triangle here. So once I close, I'm just gonna have to bounce. I'm gonna go forward. As I go forward now, I grab his pants here with my left hand. With my right hand, I go right behind his neck. Now I can unlock here my guard. And I have to just do a hip escape here to get his back. So we turn here. So my legs are locked. I take the leg out, hip escape, and just have the seat belt and put the two hooks in. Let's go again. So my legs are inside, I kick his groin, get the De La Riva hook, let it go of the ankle, grab his belt and rotate under him. He's gonna start kicking my leg here. My hand will go between his legs and grab his pants. So now my left leg will come under. And I'm gonna do a lock with my legs. So I go and I locked. As soon as I lock, I'm gonna go bounce forward, grab his pants with my left, grab the back of his neck with my right, open, hip escape, seat belt, and I place the second hook in. One more time. I kick his groin, De La Riva, grab his belt, and I start rotating. As I'm trying to do the leg drag position, he's going to start kicking my leg. My hands go between his legs, grabbing his pants. Now I'm going to push so my leg has room to come, and then I lock. I'm going to bounce forward, grab the back of his pants with my left arm, my right go right behind his neck. Now I have to just unlock my legs to do a hip escape here, and then seat belt, and I place the second hook in. So start here again in a double pull position. So my legs inside, I kick his groin, get the De La Riva hook the other side. I'm gonna grab his belt and I'm gonna rotate under. As I rotate, I'm trying to pass my leg doing the leg drag position that we did, but he's gonna start kicking my leg now. So I'm gonna get my left hand between his legs, grab his pants, and do the same move as the previous position. Instead of locking my guard here like the triangle, I'm going to keep the movement backwards, getting the mouth position. So I'm not going to let it go of the grip on the pants. Right from here, I'm gonna roll backwards. I don't let it go of the pants until I grab here, make a grab on his neck here, around his neck. So now I can let it go of my left grip that was on his pants and move forward, adjusting the mount position here. Once again, 2 legs inside, kick his groin, De La Riva hook, grab the belt, rotate. I'm going to stretch my both legs now. 2 legs are straight. As I'm starting doing the leg drag, he starts kicking. So once he kicks, I'm going to get my left hand between his legs and I grab his pants here. Now I'm going to just roll backwards and keep the grip until I adjust the mount position here. My right arm is going to go right across his upper body. Once I'm all set, I'm going to move and adjust the mount. Let's go one more time. 2 legs inside. I kick his groin. Get my leg, the De La Riva. Grab the belt. And I'm going to rotate under. Now I'm going to do the leg drag position, but it's going to be start kicking my leg. I get my hand between his legs, grabbing the pants. And I'm going to stretch so my leg will go under. And then I roll backwards, keeping the grip. My right hand go towards his neck, and I'm going to rotate my body, going for the mount. My elbow on my right hand grip is going to be locked inside. Okay, now I'm going to let it go of the grip on the pants and move towards the mount. So now we're here again on a double position, double pull. I'm going to kick his groin past the De La Riva, the other side, let it go of his ankle and grab his belt. Okay, now I'm going to start rotating under him. As I do that, he's going to start attacking my foot. Once he does that, I need to release the grip here. Let's move to the way here. I'm going to release the grip from the belt and grab his gi right by his elbow here. Okay, once I do that, I need to free my left leg here. So I'm going to push his leg, take my leg out. As I'm sitting, I'm going to start making the hook for the arm lock. So I pass my leg around. I'm just going to have to get the grip here on his arm and finish on the arm lock. So in a double pull, I kick his groin, get the De La Riva, grab his belt. So sometimes the belt is going to be loose, but I'm going to grab his pants now here. So it's the same thing. I grab his pants and then rotate. As I rotate, he starts attacking my leg. When I do that, I cannot panic. I'm just going to release the hand that was on his pants on this time, grab his gi right by his elbow, and I have to take my leg out. Okay? As soon as I take my leg out and I'm coming up, I'm going to make a hook with my arm for the arm lock, holding my own gi, and finish here. Let's go again. Kick his groin, got the De La Riva hook, hand on the belt on his pants, and I'm going to rotate. He's starting attacking my leg here, my foot. The hand that was holding the belt or his pants, I'm going to grab his elbow. I free my leg, and I go up, making the hook on his arm so I can finish the arm lock past my leg, stretch my other one, and I finish here on the arm lock. Once again, kick his groin, de la riva, grab his pants, I'm going to rotate, he's attacking my foot, I'm going to let it go of the grip and grab his elbow here, free my leg, get the hook for the arm lock, pass my leg around and finish. As I try the same move, the guy is going to lean sideways and kill my rotation. I cannot rotate underneath him. What I'm going to do is my left foot will be on the mat, and my right hand here is going to go right by his triceps, and I grab his lapel pulling towards me. Now I can release the other grip and grab his elbow. I'm going to throw all my weight on top of him, make his back flat on the mat. Now I just have to switch the grip and go for the Kimura grip. Once I do that, I'm going to open my left leg, and the leg is going to be blocking his left arm. So that's the movement here. So I'm going to kill his arm on the other side. After I do that, I'm just going to place my right foot on the mat and finish on the Kimura. When I finish, I'm going to drive his thumb towards his neck. Again. So we're here in a double pull. I have his belt, I have the De La Riva hook, and I'm going to start rotating. So he'll try to kill my game here. What I'm going to do is foot on the mat, my right knee here driving towards his shoulder because I want him to be flat. So now my right hand will go over and grab his lapel, pulling towards me very strong. Now my left arm goes under, and I'm going to straight his arm, make him flat. As soon as I notice that he's had his back on the mat, I'm going to switch my grip here for the Kimura grip. Now I can open up my left leg, kill his other arm, and now I'm ready to finish on the Kimura here. Always driving towards his neck. Once again. So now we're here on a double pull position. Once I start rotating, he lean and kill my rotation here. So my knee towards his shoulder here. I'm gonna grab his lapel here and pull towards me. And my left arm now is gonna go right under, and I'm gonna stretch his arm, making his back flat. Once his back is flat, I'm gonna switch my grips here for the Kimura. Now once the Kimura is locked, I'm ready to open my leg to the other side. And now I'm just ready to finish here on the Kimura. So now we're here in a double pull again. I'm gonna kick his groin, and this time my left leg is gonna do a different movement here, okay? So my foot will go towards his hip, and my knee will go under his leg. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna do fake like a foot attack here. So I'm gonna kick his groin, my knee dives under, and I fake the foot attack. So I'm not going for the foot here. Once I feel like I'm secure here, I'm gonna release and get the cross grip collar. I'm gonna pull his collar towards me, so my right leg will come and pass right in front of his hip, and I rotate. As I'm rotate here, my left leg will we go to the mat, and I just rotate a little bit, finish on a straight knee bar. Again. So we're here in a double pull position. I cannot get the De La Riva for some reason, so I'm going to kick his groin, and I'm going to slide my knee under, and my foot is going to go right by his hip here. So now I'm faking the foot attack here. So now the hand goes on the collar, okay, on a cross grip. I'm going to do like a movement all at once. I'm going to bring him towards me with the collar, and I'm going to pass my leg rotating. As I'm rotating, my left leg now goes to the mat, and I finish on a straight knee bar. Let's do it again. So we're here. Double pull. What I'm going to do is I'm going to kick his groin, the other leg close to his hip, my foot, my knees goes under, and I'm faking a foot attack here. Now release the grip and go to his collar. Now my foot that was close to his knee here is gonna go in front of his thigh and finish on the other side close to his hip, and I rotate. So now what I'm gonna do is my left leg now is gonna switch to the mat, and I finish on a straight knee bar here. Very strong, closing my elbow. Again. So we're here, double pull. I'm gonna kick, foot on the hip, my knee slides under. I fake the foot attack here. Now I'm gonna release the grip and go to the collar. So now I'm gonna do one movement at the same time. I'm gonna pull him towards me, my leg pass, and I start rotating. Now my left leg goes to the mat, and I finish rotating here, getting the straight knee bar.